Uh-huh.
Right, folks, we are live with the one and only Killer Queen of independent comic promo. It's quite a coup for
Oh,
the Five Pillars of Storytelling to go live with this lady. It's been a long time coming. Tell you what, why don't we
yes,
do
cool.
a little bit of this?
Oh,
Wow. What do you think, K-pop? You think that's a little bit dramatic, a bit Hitchcock meets Planet of the Apes?
it's so dramatic. Yes, it gives me those old school vibes, and I like it. I'm very much, as you can tell, horror weirdness. Yes.
Yeah, we thought we'd go over the top. After all, we're firmly of the believers as an artist, why have one egg in your coffee cake mix when you can have two or three? We're not frightened of overdoing things here at the Five Pillars of Storytelling.
Lovely. Yeah, no, that was good. I like it. No, I love all the dramatic suspense noises. Ooh, wow.
Come on, K-pop junkie. We know you've got an eye and a flair for the dramatic. We've been having a sneaky look at your podcast for a good year or so now. We like to just
Ah,
look
yes.
in, look, have a little 5 minutes here, 5 minutes there. Sometimes interrupt you with a little random comment, just see that you're paying attention. Right then, folks, tonight we have got the Five Pillars of Storytelling live. K-pop junkie. It's art, comics, movies, games, and toys. 21st of September. Of course, we have the one and only K-pop junkie. We are 8 p.m. just after Greenwich Mean Time, London, UK time. And if you're in France, that'll be an hour ahead. We hear. Just saying. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Give K-pop a nice sub to her YouTube channel. We know she has one. It's not like we've been stalking her LinkedIn tree or anything like that. And give her X a like, similarly, a follow rather. Similarly for us at the Five Pillars of Storytelling, every follow we get at the Five Pillars of Storytelling helps shine a little love on our fellow creative leaders like K-pop, our in-house expert tonight. And currently on the Five Pillars of Storytelling, we're running at around about 4,950 follows of venerable creative leaders. Thank you very much, K-pop. And we're just trying to do our best to get to that big 5K and amplify the creative leadership of other creators. That's about growing that indie comic community. Speaking of which, let's do our little bit of host introduction in case anybody doesn't know us. Hello there. Welcome to the Five Pillars of Storytelling Live, where we talk art, comics, movies, games, and toys. I'm your host, Azrael. My secret identity is Prometheus. And I'm a storyteller, artist, promoter of indie creators, indie comics, and doing our humble bit to help grow the indie comic community. Our style is universal. We can be watched by creative families, creative adults, and the creative younglings. Our motto is to listen, to learn, and to share. So it's looking into that green light to actually build a bit of intimacy with our audience. Our inspiring quote for today is: comics are an international language. They can cross boundaries and generations. Comics are a bridge between all cultures. Osamu Tezuka, legend. Now, the art and times of Jay Ryan. What's all this then? We'll tell you what, before we move on to our next slide, the art and times of Jay Ryan. What's all this then? You're a newcomer to our show, Jay Ryan. I have to say, well, hello there. Nice to have
Yes. Hello, Jay.
And we did have a bit of the old Devil Flyer giving us a nice cheeky smile.
Hey, Rex.
You're on Devil Flyer, you silver fox, you most charming man. Comics, we say. Right then, next slide. Let's go for it. Guest introduction, K-pop Junkie. We do a bit of pros for our guests. We send out our crack reconnaissance team to have a little look at the X space and scroll as far as we can get down. Almost impossible to do that with K-pop to get to the bottom of hers because she's doing 20 podcasts. It seems like double that a month. And so we had to do some scrolling, but we have managed to find one or two things out. So here we go. She won't say it, but we'll be generous with our words for on her behalf. K-pop Junkie at K-pop Junkie on X. Don't forget the footnote on her K-pop Junkie. It helps find her a lot better. K-pop Junkie profile as follows: lover of comics, art, photography, music, metal, J-rock, VK, K-pop, nerdy, creepy, weird things, of course. We're all weird on this planet, aren't we? I thought we were all weird.
Some people are weirder than others.
More leaning into that weird thing, Spinal Tap 11 out of 10. Happy to find people with similar interests, as are we.
Yes.
And things inspire me, she says. Winner of the 2024 The 5 Pillars of Storytelling Community Podcast Award for Best Female Podcaster. And in lockstep with that, we also gave an award to John's Lombox for Best Podcast for Male Podcaster as well. We did say, we posted this the other day, I think in our midnight promo, or very close to it, when we were putting out the banner ad for K-pop, that if K-pop is the yin and female energy of podcasts, then John's Longbox is the yang of male seminal energy on podcasts. Together, they make the perfect podcast. We say, welcome to the killer queen of indie comic promo, K-pop Junkie.
Hello. Yes, hi.
Hi there. This show is a form of catharsis in K-pop. What we do is put people on to torture them. I mean, get them to sit on the psychiatrist's couch, and we say, tell us about your father. No, we don't do that, quite do that. But what we do is sometimes when you're the host, when you're the creator, it's about other people. But when people come onto our show, we do eventually be quiet and listen to them. So you ready for the big 5 questions, K-pop?
Yes.
Then let us do it.
Okay. All right.
Who is K-pop Junkie? Tell us about your storytelling influences, your comic journey, movies, and music.
Well, my comic journey started in cards back in the 80s, sports cards. Cool. And then it got very much competitive with our neighbor, so that's how we ended up doing comics. Yeah, it's like, look at the comics that I got, and then we'd go, 10 for $1 back issue hunting way back in the day, and that's how we got into comics. Yes, very much a fan of all the movies. I like them all. Started, any of the 80s slasher / comedy, anything to do with puppetry, special effects, bring it, I want it. That's where I live at. Yes.
80s B movie nasties. Were you a Betamax girl or a VHS girl?
VHS, yes.
VHS. We got to VHS eventually after a bit of Betamaxing around. And what was it? Zombie Flesh Eaters, Dawn of the Dead, Brood, Driller Killer. I mean,
Yes. Well, that's interesting, Driller Killer, because that's called something different here. It's also interesting, like how many, like in the UK in different versions, like what the names are, because they're not the same names that are released here for whatever reason, which is funny.
Nothing we can get arrested for or deplatformed for, because you know how we love free speech in Britain.
Yeah.
Right then, moving swiftly on, we have broken your profile down into a few different areas. And we thought,
yes, the hot mess that is my profile. Yes.
Oh, mess. Well, it's certainly
yes.
No, I mean, a mess. All those creative leaders are.
It's a good thing you didn't go all the way back. I started that thing over 15 years ago, and I let my mom use it for a contest. So the whole half of my profile is a bunch of garbage. I just didn't feel like deleting.
Bless our mums, guarding stars that they are.
Yeah.
Hey, they get points for trying. They turn up, and that unconditional love. You can't beat that.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Now then, we'll
Oh,
start
yes.
with comics, kicking it with K-pop. We find your podcasting murals very well, almost Art Deco 1920s 30s style.
Oh, thank
Very,
you.
very classily done. Your most recent one, was it Matt Forsyth and Bound?
Yes.
Tell us
Mhm.
about your interest in indie comics and why you're so heavily focused on promoting indie comics. What is it about indie comics that have resonated with you, K-pop?
I've always liked them. That was the weird stuff that I was pulling out of the back issue bins way back in the 80s and the 90s. Any of the weird stuff, that's what I would pull out. And then I got back into it during lockdown because I wanted to get rid of some of my comics. And I ended up, getting way more comics because of that. But what started my show is this is going on the third year that I've been doing it. Is I ordered a sketch cover from somebody and I wanted to showcase it. So I invited them on my show to do my first ever Fartist feature, because that's my other show that I do that's not campaign promo. And it kind of started from there. And I just like the indies because you can't really find the weird, the horror, the sci-fi. You can't find the dumb stuff in mainstream comics, and that's why I go to the indies, because that's what I look. That's what I read.
Are you saying that, and this is a shout out to a certain French friend, are you saying that indie comics are not cookie cutter? They're not corporate? They're not mainstream?
Exactly. You get weird stuff in there. You get stuff you're not going to find in there. I know. I haven't even bought a monthly comic in years. Yes. What's up, Jay?
Hey, Art and Times of Jay, Ryan.
Well, that's like.
So you're saying you can have individual things. We don't all have to be the same. We can be different tribes.
You can be different. Yes. This is the coolest thing about art and creativity. You can do whatever the hell you want to do. Do it. You're not going to be held back by somebody telling you, no, you can't do that in indie comics. So, yes, go for it. That's what I like about indie comics.
Are
Yes.
you implying then that there's no creation by committee? Is that what you're saying, K-pop?
Yes. I'm saying that you have an idea and you run with it in the indies, and that's why I like it, because it gets creative, and you can't get that in mainstream. So, mainstream people.
Did you know, K-pop? Did you know that that in the Fantastic Four and Superman, they have the same color grading? It's teal and mustard. Care to
teal and mustard? Yes. Well, it's also interesting too, because you can't really get the same color scheme that you see back in the day. They used to have a lot of oranges, a lot of browns, a lot of pinks and purples, and it's kind of interesting that you're now finally getting that in the indie comics. That some people are bringing that back. I love that. So yeah, bring that back. It's good times.
Well, yeah, we have Master Rodriguez, our White Owl. He color grades his own stuff, but it's nothing like teal and mustard. I mean, we went to see the Superman movie for the first time since the Darkness Wars began back in 2019. He says, speaking in code. After all, we don't want to get lifted for having an opinion of free speech on this show. And we found it very interesting that it was National Orange Jumper Day in that Superman movie. In fact, almost in every scene, everybody had mustard skirts, orange jumpers, and essence of brown. And we thought, how can team rivals like Marvel and DC have the same color palette? It just doesn't make sense to us. Whether the Technicolor of the Wizard of Oz.
That's interesting. Yes, very interesting to think about that, because I loved the OG coloring. When you see it, there's like a simplified art style back then too, because of the way that they were printing things. But even movies back then had a very unique style to it.
Absolutely. And richer, more saturated, less monocolor, just less of that soulless thing. Now, K-pop, we know you like a bit of art too. You've got a show later. You good for an hour-ish?
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, that's not till 7, so which is another like 3.5 hours.
We do occasionally catch your late shows. It's between Britain and USA. Times don't always translate between Britain and USA, but we do make an effort with our transatlantic cousins. Now, K-pop, the second thing that popped up on your profile was art. And this popped up in our feed, and we thought, do you know what? That's beautiful. It's like one of those foundational bits of sculpture from classical Western civilization. Tell us about what you're into in terms of art.
I've been doing art my entire life. I started out entering coloring book contests for holidays way back in the day at grocery stores. That's how I got into art. My mom would buy me coloring books and crayons for Christmas and birthdays. That's how I got into art. But I started doing portraits, and then I got into doing comic and manga style way back in the 90s. But yeah, that's fun.
Manga style. What kind of manga?
Yeah,
What kind of manga are you into, K-pop?
all of it. I've been into the manga since the 80s. I like the weird stuff, the sci-fi, the whatever. Listen, I have hordes of this in my house. I've been watching it forever. I was really big into Clamp for a long time. I've read pretty much all of it. I read manga all the time. Right, fighting stuff, good stuff, whatever. I read all of it. Yeah.
I think it was Guyver, Fist of the North Star, and
yes,
all that got us going. But before
I have an unopened Fist of the North Star figure under my bed. I'm trying to figure out where to put it. Yeah.
Fist of the North Star underneath the bed, eh? Well, be careful with Fist of the North Star. It can get quite violent, and you end up with skyscrapers falling on your head. You could be careful with that.
Yes. No, I watched all of that. Yeah, because they used to air it early mornings on the Sci-Fi Channel here, so it was always Roshan Z, and then like Guyver, and then Bubblegum Crisis. Yeah, no, I was really big into all that stuff. I got huge. You can't see it on this side, but I have Akira and Castlevania posters over there. I also got really big into Godzilla at the time because he would always do Godzilla marathons. So yes. Mm-hmm.
Tell you what, we've got to confess something here, K-pop. We started off with Nolan and his dolphin. It's all very sweet. I think he had this little bubble gum that he had for oxygen as well that he'd chew on while he was underneath the water. Something like that. At least that's the way we remember it. John Long of the Heavyweight Indie Comic in the chat tonight.
Hello.
No bother, John. We are glad to have you on the show. And we do our best to try and cover John in our Sunday, Wednesday, and Friday indie comic promos, where we try our best to support indie comic creators. And John also adds, love Fist of the North Star. Yes, just mind out that elbow to the nose, Jelong. One thing, actually. We wonder if that's why you have nose-crunching kickboxing action in heavyweight. Bit of a Fist of the North Star fan yourself, are you?
Ooh, I like it. Listen, I was huge. Listen, martial arts movies, let's go. I'm big into that, big time. Yes. Mm-hmm.
Jean-Claude Van Damme kickboxing movies.
Yes, Bloodsport.
Just a bit of that.
Oh yeah, big time.
Right. So you're into your art, manga heavily, and so maybe a manga indie comic on the horizon from K-pop.
Actually, it'd be horror related.
Horror.
Yes, so I took a wee big break from art for a long time and came back to it when I was streaming, because I started streaming 20 years ago doing art. And I'm way OG. I'm only new to the YouTube.
Veteran, then.
What's that?
You're an internet veteran.
Yes. I started, listen, Tiny Chat, Blog TV, you name it. Yes. But yeah, I came back to it after a long break, and I wanted to test my. Well, let me see if I can find them. I'm trying to frame these here.
Please do.
Some people have already seen some of this.
Confess. Yeah. Let's hear it.
So I started doing. Hold on. I got back into it. Oh my god! I'm trying to frame all this. It's all a mess. Hold on. Oh my gosh! Why is it all messed up? Oh no. Yeah, so I've been trying to frame things because I got back into art and I wanted to push myself because I've always did pencil only portraits. And I got big into color pencil portraits. And I want to try something different because I drew Morticia Adams, and I wanted to find something that was dark enough to give that gothic darkness to it. So I tried charcoal for the first time.
Oh, let's put you on big screen.
Thank you. Oh, thank you. Yes, I'm trying to frame these, but yes, I got really big into charcoal and portrait. I got really big into horror stuff. So yes, yeah. So that's where I'm at in life. But yes, I got really big into watercolor horror cabins at one point too. So
you must do an indie comic with a style like that. It's inimitable, it's immutable.
Oh yeah, well, I want to do like watercolor style, but yeah, I would very much. I also like doing like metallics and charcoal and
We like
stuff.
metallics.
Yes.
We
Oh
certainly
yeah,
belong to
this
the
is
Church
fun.
of Metallics.
Yeah.
That is a
Yeah.
wonder. We like
Oh
that.
yeah, that's what I'm kind of. So I'm kind of doing Bernard's challenge right now. This is my tester piece that I did to see if I could even do that. So yeah, that was a fun time.
More,
Yes.
more.
Yeah.
We-
Oh, I see Hal. What's up now? But yeah, Bernard's doing a challenge right now. Bernard Chang and I did. I was my tester piece that I did. Listen, this construction paper. Let me tell you, was from 1990. It was Mickey Mouse construction paper, and as I was doing it, it was flaking apart. So I am sticking to my challenge of trying to do this.
Mickey
Yeah.
Mouse construction paper. You're schooling us tonight, K-pop.
Oh, straight up 1990s Mickey Mouse construction paper because I couldn't find my good paper, so I cut these out to do these. But yes,
Hey, any
or,
paper, if it can produce results like that. How
good,
dare
it
you?
works. It works.
Oh,
Yeah, I
well,
did. I finished this one yesterday. You can't really see it, but it's all metallic
we
watercolor
can.
and
Metallic.
charcoal. Yes. Yeah. Oh, shit, my earbuds keep falling out. Oh my gosh. Terrible. Hold on.
Go
There
on.
we go.
I'll just type in the chat. Welcome, Holly. Would like to
What's
test
up,
on
Hal? Oh, why are these all getting mixed up?
480. There you go.
Oh. Mm-hmm. That's right.
So let's have a look. Let's put you on the big screen.
Oh, oh no, I don't. I'm trying to put them away.
Okay.
But yes, there you go. Boom. Shakalaka.
So
There
there
you
is a potential indie comic horror, maybe manga, maybe that
Yes.
neutral star, metallics,
Mhm.
kind of gothic, black and white
Yes.
darkness horror on the horizon.
Exactly.
And it'll be in
Oh,
your own defining style, kind of,
yeah.
in your own image.
Yeah. Hang on 1 second. I put that construction paper up here, and I got bits of construction paper all over the place.
Construction
How
paper.
much is falling apart?
Construction paper.
There we go.
What that
Perfect.
means in UK, what does that mean in UK language? Your construction paper.
Like like when you were in school and you would get crafts for construction paper with like different colored paper, like that construction paper. That's what I'm talking about. Yes.
Oh right, we've got you. Right, it's we call tracing paper here in the UK. Do you call it vellum in the UK, in the USA?
We call it tracing paper, but vellum we have for other things too. But yeah, usually we just tracing paper. But yeah, I think that tracing paper is a little bit thinner. That's usually in like children's books and like smaller, very thin. It's not as good as vellum. Yes.
Yeah, the Art and Times of J. Ryan says, I'll draw ASM 300 cover for that book, K-pop.
Being out Shelby already. I like it. That's right. It's
So
deal.
sounds like you've got a deal for a variant cover. You up for that, K-pop?
Yes.
You're going to crowdfund with K-pop?
Oh, probably eventually. Yeah, that's something way down the line. But yeah, that's something I plan on doing. And be working on it soon. Yes.
Soon. Well, I'll tell you what,
Yeah.
we are glad that you are thinking of, well, very much thinking about putting your artistic step forwards.
Mm-hmm.
Now, let us move on. K-pop junkie, we hear you're into photography.
Yes.
This is an artist, photographic artist called Assad.
Okay.
And she has a Master of Arts in Drama and Theatre Studies, but she's a photographer, an artist, and her work's very interesting. Would you like to see a trailer of her?
Sure.
Of her stuff? Very intriguing.
Yeah, it's very ghostly and haunting. I like it.
Photography, you've often introduced us to new things through your indie comic stream. And creators we just haven't heard of. If we've had 1,000 people we've managed to promote over the last 3 years, there are another 1,000 beyond our Saronic eye. We don't know how you do it, where you get the guests. We suspect maybe it's linked to the comic conventions you attend. Maybe that's part of your secret juice.
Maybe.
A woman's secrets, don't worry, we won't lie. A lady can have her secrets. Of course she can. Right, let's get this trailer. Let's add it to the stage, but we've got to remove this one first. Add this one next. Now we hit the button, and off we go. So yeah, she lost her family in unfortunate circumstances recently. We're saying that diplomatically. Yeah. So she's currently going through grieving, and I guess her art is a form of therapy on the horizon. But for now, we can imagine that her loss is great and be going through the grieving process.
Yeah, she's absolutely lovely. I love her photography. She has a really, really unique style. I love that she's kind of superimposing the photography on top of her other photography. But I like that she's also going into rural, kind of urbany areas as well, because that's some of my favorite things to do. If I go into a brand new city, if I go downtown, that's my favorite thing to do. Yeah. Architecture, finding random churches. I don't know what it is about the architecture style of a church. It's so gorgeous. I just love that kind of thing. I love finding graffiti, stickers, anything, dumb little things that people write on walls. That's my kind of thing. I love that she kind of mixes that in here, but she has such a great way of showing the person that's on camera. She's so good at that. Yeah, it's lovely.
Yeah, it's existential. It's visual poetry. It's the stuff of life. And I think an extra thread with having a drama background is documentary making
Yeah.
as well. So I think that's what
Mm-hmm.
she's about in terms of photography, art, and documentary making. Now, so we thought we'd just bring, if you weren't aware of that, we just thought we'd bring that to your attention. Now, K-pop junkie, heavy
Yes.
metal. Tell us more. We've
Yes.
put Metallica here as a placeholder, and Justice
Mm-hmm.
for All. We do like the song One. We find that one of the more melodious ones. Tell us, what kind of heavy metal are you into, K-pop junkie?
I listen to everything. I have several random playlists that I enjoy. My running list is a lot of Lord of the Lost and Rammstein. I listen to everything. I'm very much into Japanese, European, what you name it. I listen to it. I don't care. I have a list right now that's a bunch of the Misfits. A lot of '90s grunge stuff happening right now. I like to go in and out of the things that I listen to, but I would listen to power ballads, Euro stuff. Give me some Nightwish. Give me some Battle Beast, Sabaton. All of this. Japan, though, has my heart. That is the J Rock, the VK stuff. Gazette is my favorite band of all time. I got my passport and flew to Toronto just to catch them in concert.
You've been to Japan?
No, I went to Toronto to
Toronto
watch a Japanese band because they did not come to Detroit. So it was the closest place to my residence. Yes.
With you liking them and manga, and we do like the anime soundtracks that have that kind of heavy metal stuff going on.
Yes.
Japanese style. You going to Japan one day then with that passport of yours?
Listen, Japan, South Korea, China, all of it. I will go to it. Japan for sure. I will hit up all the concerts in there. I actually have in Matt's book that you had for Bound, I went to see Flow last year, and they sing a lot of anime songs, so they did the whole entire playlist on Baby Metal is amazing. You're not wrong, Clayton. I've seen them in concert, and I want to tell you that's probably one of the most savage pits I've ever been in my entire life. Yes, they know how to rock. Yeah.
Hello, Clayton. Welcome
That's right.
to the chat.
The glorious Nippon. That's right. Oh, I will go there. I will watch some sumo. I will go get all the manga. I will go to those toy stores and bulk up on toys like nobody's business. Give me the anime toys right now. That's my jam. That's it. I will go to the Godzilla Museum and I will do the skyline into the mouth of Godzilla that they have over there. Listen, oh yes, let me tell you.
I'll tell you what, it looks like K-pop Junkie is going to be filing for bankruptcy after her visit to Japan. At least
I'll just stay there. It's fine. I'll stay there.
What's a new interesting listen? Ladrones, a mix of metal and more traditional Mexican music. Pretty rad.
I know that. They're good. Yes.
Once was cool in his picture. I don't know. Twice is even cooler if you like pancakes.
Well, right, K-pop man.
So K-pop likes her music, heavy metal, and variations of. Yes. Tell us about K-pop junkie. Where did you get your name from? K-pop.
This is the very first name I have ever made online, and that is pushing. What year is this now? Almost 25 years. Almost is when I made it first. Like, listen, I got into K-pop 30 years ago. I'm OG. Listen. Before you had BTS, before you had the generations, I was into K-pop. Yes. I found the international channel that used to air, and they used to have programs based out of DC, and they were local people, and they would do K-pop countdowns way back in the day, and I would watch unaired, unsubbed versions of Dragon Ball. That's how I got my feed into the weebery that is K-pop and some anime. Yeah, that's right.
So what you're saying is K-pop is that you built the Yellow Brick Road.
Pretty much. Listen, I've been you know how I had to go find out the music that I was listening to? I would go to the library, I would write the characters down, and then I would have to go to the library to get internet. This is way before, this is AOL dial-up times, and I would have to go and try to figure out the people that I was listening to. That's what, listen, hey. Listen, yeah.
The thing about Japanese storytelling, they only have 4 pillars or 4 parts. Well, I tell you what, we have 5 pillars. 5 pillars of storytelling. 6 if you count music. 7 if you count. Anyway, we digress. But
it's all art. That's all one pillar. So you can all just smoosh it into one pillar. It's all
you
art.
can smoosh them into one pillar, absolutely.
Oh, yes.
It's
And
the same.
listen, speaking of my Weebery before K-pop, look at this.
There was
I
a
spent an
Bible, then there was
entire
K-pop.
half a
K-pop
month
witnessed the creation of both. Laugh out loud.
hunting these down. Listen,
Oh,
I spent an entire half a month hunting these down. Okay, these are the McDonald's BTS Happy Meal toys. I got all of them finally. It took me forever. However, Tuesday they started the second version. I'm very upset because I have to go get more McDonald's and Happy Meals. Yeah. No.
more
Rough
Happy
time.
Meals for you then.
Toys.
Do you
Can't
know we
help
never
it.
think for toys? Do you just hunt them down in K-pop?
Sometimes, yeah. Listen, I have toys galore. Listen, this is like my most prized possession that I picked up last year. It's an OG Hordak with
Hordak. Tell us more.
Hordak. Hordak is my guy. Come on, Hordak. Yes. Little nerd dude. Yes. Give me all the nerd weavery.
Yeah.
Let's go. Yeah.
Well, we shouldn't do this, but
Uh,
this is our Cloud Tiger from.
yeah.
You know,
Right.
we're not going to tiger sounds. We don't.
Mhm.
Well, we don't get arrested in this country. You have to be careful what you say or do.
Oh, careful. Reverie is a gift, Jay. It is the gift of the heavens, you know.
So no sauce included, and it's damn. There was the Bible, and then there was K-pop. K-pop witnessing the creation of both.
I am so old. This is true. This is facts.
Oh,
I am old as hell.
forever young K-pop. Let us not age
Mm.
ourselves prematurely.
Mhm.
Forever young. Rebury is a gift, and so
It's
is,
the ultimate gift.
bankruptcy for toys. We all love our toys.
Yes. That's
Moving
right.
swiftly on from bankruptcy and building that yellow brick road. K-pop junkie.
Mhm. Yeah.
Nerdy. Tell us more. I mean, when we typed in nerdy, this came up. And around about February, we did 11 creative female leaders celebrating
Mhm.
feminine energy and creative leadership. And one comment was this K-pop junkie, February 23rd. Haha, yeah. Thanks for the always coming around and sharing links. You are much appreciated. Bring on more weird things. Absolutely. Before we get into the weird stuff, we're talking about nerdiness, and it's a Screecher. It's a cover by Irene. She was into doing
Mhm.
practice drawings, which are very eloquent, and Finesse, remember commenting on her work. And then Phoenix Press picked her up for the first issue, for the third issue of Screecher, which we're going to back. And we hear they might, whispers say, word on the street, as they might be a guest on the 5 Pillars of Storytelling real soon.
Oh my.
So what
Nice.
does nerdiness mean to you, K-pop junkie?
Just having fun with the stuff that you enjoy. You could be a nerd in any aspect of stuff. Everyone collects something. You know, something will bring out the nerd in you and it'll make you go tee hee 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 hee. That's a true nerd right there. You collect things. You look over in the corner, you're like, I don't know how I got that. I want it. I need it. It's there. Yeah. It's me.
Yes.
Mhm.
Darth Junkie. Yes, a powerful Sith you will be.
Oh, funny you mentioned that. When I'm not normally streaming and my name is not K-pop, I go by Darth Turdius.
Well, we're not sure we can add anything to that, but the next slide is
Yes.
creepy. And this
Oh, yes.
is a very, very impressive trade dress that we looked at the time. And
Oh, yeah.
about
That's
a
phenomenal.
year or so ago, the Haunted Box, the most impressive glossy covers, embossed trade dress, nation box, color scheme on point, red and black.
I want to say that's got to be the greatest box I have ever seen ever. If you guys don't know what I'm talking about, that's issue 1, the red cover. There's a secondary issue where she has her skin in a yellow one. The box right there is actually a cutout, so you could slide the different versions of that cover in there and trade the lady that's on the box.
Really?
Yeah, I'll show you right now. I gotta be.
Let's have a look. We never got a chance
Yeah,
to back
well,
this.
like,
We came so close to backing it.
I could. Oh no, yeah. Go hit up John. He does a lot of stuff. He's got his. He's done figures. He's done all kinds of other stuff. But this right here is one of my favorite things that I have backed. They do such a great job. The box is actually magazine size. I actually gave the link to people. I gave it to Dan Mendoza because he wanted a better sized box. And if you guys are wanting to know, they use Printlore for their boxes. This is literally probably one of the, oh, hey, Marinus, what's up? Probably one of the greatest boxes that I've ever seen of all time. It's a magazine size. But here, if I tilt it this way, you can see the cutout. See that?
Well, let's put this on the.
Yeah, make it larger so you can see this.
Got to see this bigger.
It's literally one of the greatest things I've ever seen. Hey, this is sturdy. You know how you get those other boxes?
Yeah,
and they kind of, it'll break apart at the corners. This is probably one of the sturdiest things I've ever seen. This is magazine size. This, can you hear that? It's almost like a hardcover edition. But you can see the cutout there.
Absolutely gorgeous.
It's magnetized from the sides. But yeah, it literally folds out.
Wow. That's incredible.
It is really, really amazing. But yeah, you can see the box there.
Oh,
see how thick it is? Like, look, can you guys see that?
That
is fantastic. So this is the actual book here, but the spot gloss on it, I don't know where he uses from that either. It's absolutely phenomenal. Let's see if I can see the yellow one, but these are the other covers that they did for this.
What's the name of the printers again? Oh, look at that.
For the box is Printlore. I don't know who uses for his magazine sizes, but I've had this team on several times. I've backed pretty much every one of their campaigns. I will continue to do so. This is John Santana from Iron Age Comics. Their creative team is amazing. They have a ton of stuff here. But yeah, it's fantastic. Let me see if I can see the yellow one. I have the yellow one somewhere. But the yellow one, it's literally like this, the same thing, but she's got skin and stuff. You just slide it in there, and it's cut out, so you can just keep changing out your
slidable covers for your variation covers.
Print Lore, Lore, like folklore. Yeah, it is probably one of the greatest. I'm not even kidding when I say this. Quality of these kind of things that I've seen, and I've seen a ton of them around, but it's one of the best qualities. Yeah,
that looks drop dead gorgeous. If there's a better box than Indie Comics, we haven't seen it.
I have not, and I have a whole bunch of them too. And yeah, eventually they'll kind of like flop at the side, but this is literally like, it's sturdy. Yeah,
that's what you call sturdy as a Tonka toy. Tonka toys were big truck style toys in the 70s.
Oh, here.
Oh, let's
see that? That's basically pretty much all the team that they always have in all of them. You got Mina. It's flipped. John is the guy that runs Iron Age Comics. Just here, that's their little logo. They're everywhere. I don't know why I'm mirrored. So weird. Oh yeah, it's good stuff.
Good stuff. Absolutely.
Yeah. Yes.
Clayton says, I have a friend who is a nerd for horror films. His garage is like a museum of masks, costumes, and weapons for horror films. Absolutely.
What I'm talking about.
It's when I went to Seaside Resorts as a child, it's what I wanted. I wanted the Universal horror masks, Frankenstein, werewolf, Dracula, stuff like that.
I'm talking about. Yes.
And Cosmonaut Comics says, hey, K-pop, wait a minute, let's get that on.
Hi, hey, Marinus. These are gorgeous. This is Damian Torres, one of the artists that's on the interiors. The interiors for this is also amazing. It's an anthology for the Haunted Box, but it's really awesome.
All signed by the creative team.
Yeah.
Look at that.
Yeah. It's gorgeous. The art is fantastic. I'm very much a huge fan.
Gorgeous.
I love a good horror anthology. It's one of my favorites. Wow, can you see that? Can you see? There's like a little fainting on there, but it looks black. But when you see it, there's actual like stuff on it.
A real faint.
It's really nice. It's solid. This is magazine size too. So yeah, it's really awesome.
Love it. Do you know that less is more?
Yeah.
That really hits you like a bullseye, a visual bullseye. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. We have got, let's get some comments up. Damn, that's a thick box. Print more?
It is. Yeah, lore. Yeah, the secondary comment he wrote, it's print lore.
Print lore.
Okay. Yeah.
There we go. Print lore. Yes, print lore. Gotcha. There we go.
Mm-hmm.
Right then. Well, let's just talk about, we did actually a promo team up when we saw your comment. We thought we'd include the ladies' comment first. A mysterious box provides the greatest desire in exchange for blood. Indeed. Did you exchange your blood for that box, K-pop? A horror anthology series. Absolutely sexy art, says K-pop. We still think exchange blood and long silver spoons in a deal with the devil, we say. The art style really brings things out of those creepy horror vibes in this black and white horror anthology, says K-pop junkie. We said, I concur.
Yes. Very
Moving on, K-pop junkie. Weird. The whole planet then, 8 billion people, but with various variations of weirdness. This is by Andy Grail. He does Grim Edge Comics, which we think is Dave Sim Cerberus with Gerhard backgrounds at times. It's storytelling. The pen is mightier than the sword, and sometimes the sword hits hard with a Damoclesian gravity. Grim's Edge may have, says Andy, Grim's Edge may have weird character and humour in it, but when things get serious, they get serious. Writing the scene actually hurt. Check out the newest chapter of Grim's Edge on Tapas, and we regularly do every time Andy posts a new episode. And this one has a nice bit of gravity on it. His sister can't even reach to hold him in his dying breath. No touch, no warmth, no solace in death. Absolutely. Immutable gravity. Beautiful. Tell us about weird then, K-pop junkie.
Listen, anytime you can get out, be yourself, do some dumb stuff, that's what I'm all about. Shenanigans. Let's go.
Shenanigans, let's go. And do you find you can do that weird stuff really well at conventions?
Yes. Listen, if you are worried about being seen and being everyone is a weirdo. Let me tell you, you can put on a onesie and plop your hood down, run around a con. No one can know who you are, what you're doing. You can get away with whatever you want. Let me tell you, it's a good time.
You can get away with doing a lot at a convention that
that's right.
Do, maybe walking down the street.
Yes.
We used to do. Go on.
No, go ahead. I was, yeah.
K-pop. Word on the street is that once upon a time there was a young gentleman who used to have Tarzan hair back in the day.
Oh.
And used to dress in tinfoil with a colander on top and a little rubber dinghy, and it would be the silver colander. And sometimes instead of being solar man of the atom, we might be solar man of the iffy, and such forth, you know. But that's not us. We just know somebody who used to do that thing, yeah.
Yes,
and the evidence is only on videotapes, so you know, there's no documentable evidence. Or at least we hope not. Otherwise, we'll have to hunt those places down and destroy the evidence on behalf of our friend.
I think we all know a friend like that. That's fine. Listen, no one's gonna ever be able to tell anybody apart. Like, we all had tinfoil. We all had dumb stuff. We all ran around, dumb things. That's what you got to do.
We also hear that tinfoil is very hot on stage lights.
Yeah.
But
I noticed too. Yes. I did a whole entire show as a cosplay, and I had a tinfoil hook that I used on my hand. Yes, got very sweaty.
And you remember the comp at the time telling us, not us, but somebody we knew, that the winner had Sin City as a prize.
Ooh, okay.
Dropped it on the floor, and when you pick that up in gaffer tape wraps a tinfoil, when you bend over, we're not sure where this story's going, but the tinfoil just breaks apart. Luckily,
as it does.
Luckily, they had spandex underneath to the bushes. Just saying.
Listen, you gotta wear the spandex. It's all about the spandex. Spandex reminds me of the '80s and wrestling. Two of my favorite things.
Wrestling. Any favorite wrestlers? K-pop.
In the '80s, it was the Junkyard Dog and the Rockers, and then it grew to be the Undertaker from now until the end of time.
Of course, we can imagine you liking Undertaker, and for us, it was the Sting once upon a time.
Oh, nice.
Going back some.
That's right. Oh, okay, yeah.
What does K-pop junkie create then? What's the elevator pitch for your podcast then?
I have listen, I turn the camera on and I go from there. Anything can happen. Listen, we just like to hang out and talk about stuff. Usually there's comics, a book, a campaign, something, but it's usually me spazzing out, talking to somebody as I'm doing right now. And that's about it. That's about it, really. Talk about art, dumb stuff, whatever the hell we want to talk about. I got raided one time by some hot dog guys, and Frederick and I spent 2.5 hours giggling because of hot dogs. Yeah, you know, whatever you got to do.
Did you say hot dogs?
I did say hot dogs. Yes, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Well, do you know what we've got to do before we get? Just having a quick word with our lawyers. Can we talk about hot dogs on our podcast? It's touch and go. Anyway, we'll move the conversation slightly on from hot dogs.
All right.
And we will say a hail to Bogdan at Digital Art. Now, Bogdan is the painter, artist extraordinaire for Daniel and Bogdan's, the one and only epic indie comic.
Oh.
Perhaps you can put your indie comics name in the chat and we can put it for everybody to see, Bogdan.
Yes, please. Also, Marinus, the same thing.
If you've got indie comics, put them up in the chat and we'll flag them up so people can see. Some people actually watch shows on their phones with the sound down. So sometimes they look at stuff visually. You know, maybe if they're at work, they're not really working.
Yes.
Right. This epic duo, and we are talking about Daniel and Bogdan Digital Art, is Guardian Angel Part 2. We saw the first one on campaign, we saw the second one on campaign, and we've got to say Bogdan's really giving it some epic elemental fire regarding Guardian Angel Part 2. Now, I just wonder, we're going to really stretch Bogdan here with the typing skills. Could you put the premise in the chat and we'll put it up? We'll do a little kind of like premise promo for you. We like to do that in chat, by the way. If you're a creative leader in chat and you've got a comic to promote, we like to give the guest a minute to preserve the the tonsils, and do a little bit of indie comic promo. If you're in the chat, leader, let's do it, you know? So,
I love seeing it.
There we go. So yes, Daniel, we've had Daniel on the show before, and we've promoted Guardian Angel Part 2. We have, and it's on campaign now, we do believe. Okay. So then, in terms of an indie podcast, basically people turn up and you just chew the fat, you just chat about the comic, and just go with the flow. Yes. Tapping into the seminal energy of the universe. Is that what you're saying, K-pop?
Listen, you go with the flow. You do what you got to do. Dumb stuff happens. You go with it. Listen, if chaos, I thrive in it. Something dumb happens on the stream, you roll with it. Who cares? Just have fun. That's the whole point of these. I think a lot of people, too, when they get on a podcast, they get really nervous about talking about whatever it is they're talking about. Just talk. That's the number one thing that's going to get someone to back your book, is you talking about your book, whatever it is you're like. I had Jeff Schiller on, and he got 3 backers, okay? Because he had a Knicks poster behind him. You never know when someone is going to back your book or why. I'll tell you.
Sometimes those little things where people can relate to you. Oh, he's into what I like, or she's into what I like.
Yes, exactly.
I can back that because they're one of me.
Exactly. Yeah.
So relax, enjoy the moment.
Relax. Don't be nervous about it. Listen to this. You're on a podcast for comics. It doesn't get any dorkier than that. Let me tell you, don't worry about talking. I know most artists are introverts. I am also an introvert. That's why I started Strictly in the first place. It forced me to talk to people in my chat. That's right. Yes.
Yep. Exactly. Have fun, be relaxed, and promote your books.
Yeah.
And
chicken neck for life.
Do you know what, K-pop? We just love the First Amendment. We really do. Never mind the Magna Carta. We're moving swiftly on. But the First Amendment and your Bill of Rights, you got to love that. It really helps you relax, we find. Yeah, we'll have to come over to America.
That's why. Okay, so that's why I named. Okay, this is getting deep into the K-pop lore. My most typoed name of all time is K-poop. I ran with this theme on everything for the past 20 years. That's right, Marinus. So I named my series, the original one, Fartist Feature, because of this. And it's also a way, because I have a lot of first-time people being interviewed, and I have first-time people coming on for the very first time for the show. It's a way for them, listen, you're on a show called Fartist Feature. Don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it, folks. Take it easy.
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Listen, I've had everybody on that stream from Joe Rubenstein to the noobiest of noobs of all people. Okay. It doesn't matter. I don't care if you've been in the business a bazillion years, you've been in the business for 20 seconds. I'm going to treat you exactly the same. We're going to dork out. It's fine. Yeah.
Speaking of dorking out, when we caught the seminal solar winds of Joe Rubenstein on your show,
yes.
we kind of thought, geek out moment, we've got to ask an ad-lib question of K-pop all about that. What was it like to have Joe Rubenstein on your show? Tell us more about that one, please.
Oh, I have for like 2 years harassed him at cons. It's great. He does not like hot dogs, by the way. He does not like the hot dogs, but he has some of the best stories of all time. Listen, you could go up to him sometimes and he's just so focused on what it is that he's doing. Okay. And just come back to him. Just go back. Listen, he's busy in the moment. I love watching him paint. That's how we started really initially talking in the first place. Because if you don't really know his actual artwork, go up to him. He has some of the most gorgeous horror paintings that you will ever see on the thing, and you'll be able to look at them. And you'll talk galore about gouache painting, what to do technique-wise. But yeah, go hit him up too. I know he does classes, so if you guys want to learn about painting, go check it out. Yeah, lovely individual. Yeah.
I'll tell you what, you really are smoozing with some heavy gear pros there, industry legends. I'll tell you what, that's quite a coup for your show to have such a luminary.
So I haven't had time to reach out to any of the people that I've been harassing for 3 years at cons. Like I have a stack like this of people to reach out to. I'm talking like Biz, Regs Morales, Rick Hoberg, like a fat stack. And I can't do it because I have so many people contact me to come on the show. So I'm trying to cut back on my shows. I'm trying to just stick to my farts on Fridays, which is what I normally did, and my kicking it on Sunday. But then I feel so super bad about not getting as many people as I had, because I was streaming like 20 sometimes in a month to get as many campaigns on. I'm doing like 1 or 2 a month where I'm just doing 2-hour time span. Just get as many people on as possible to talk about campaigns and just get it over with, because I don't have time. Like there's not enough time in a month to get everybody on. It's crazy.
You're almost daily. Yeah. That's 5 shows a week, isn't it? For 20.
It was. Yeah, sometimes I did double a day. Yeah. But yeah, I'm cutting it back. I got to work on my own art and own things, and I have life stuff happening. So yeah, we're going to be cutting it back. So yeah.
So you're going to be more focused with the shows you do in order that you can give a little bit more to your art. We understand that call, a siren call. Yeah. You must obey it. Absolutely. Especially given the artwork you showed tonight. We'd like to see you put your shoulder to that indie comic book. So we can promote it.
No, for sure. Yeah.
For sure.
Exciting.
Right then, Bogdan, fair play to you, Governor. It's a premise. Right then, creators Daniel and Bogdan Digital Art. It's a cyberpunk action. Wait a minute, what are we doing here? Let's do the movie voice. Movie voice activated.
Movie voice.
It's a cyberpunk action thriller and the conclusion to the first Guardian Angel story, where the main characters, Henry and Jessica, go on a rescue mission against powerful, evil elementals. Hey, Bogdan, that's the premise.
Nice.
Bogdan Digital Art, the book is finished and went into printing. Oh,
congrats.
Man, we like to see. That's what we like to hear. It's going to print. We like that. And what we got here from the Art and Times of J. Ryan. Damn, a hot dog denier.
Listen, not everybody can like the hot dogs. It's fine. It's a thing.
We've been known to, back in the day, have hot dog sandwiches with red sauce or brown sauce.
Yeah.
Sometimes ate from a can. I mean, obviously, it depends on how hungry you are, of
Listen,
course.
I have friends that are in the UK. Listen, I know all about the...
Do you have friends in the UK, K-pop? Tell us about them.
Glenn is one of my most loved friends. Known him a couple of years through comics, but yeah, he's my mod and fantastic. We chat all the time. And listen, yeah, He shows me the food. I know all about the food in the UK. There's a lot of sausage based meals over there. It's fantastic. Beans
Yes,
on toast.
we don't quite have the dessert
Mm,
elegance of a looks into the green camera, a French patisserie,
mm,
and
mm.
maybe not the sophistication of French cuisine in general. But
Yes.
it's hearty and homely food, and so
Mm-hmm.
far managed to stop us from starving. You know how it
Yeah.
is when the guys cook for
Yeah.
themselves. It's please no
Very
joke.
bachelor pad food for sure.
Please, no joke. It's a pitiful sight, isn't it? So anyway,
A lot of gray.
stop ourselves from speaking gaffer tape. Anyway, yes, we have to say actually on moving swiftly on, the Guardian Angel story is a regular to our indie comic promo on
Oh,
Sundays,
nice.
Wednesday, and Fridays. Get your indie comic book into our promos so we can retweet them
Oh,
or say something colourful or insightful from our Saronic eye. Right then, moving on from hot dog deniers, let us move on. So this is K-pop's YouTube. I mean, what a machine! Horror, nerdy weirds, art-loving comic,
says
just
it all.
a,
Yeah.
a, a, a K-pop junkie machine, really, and done with a nice design. We like the quality of her YouTube cards. She's figured out how to actually get the whole image in that little pixel ratio. We're still working
Mm-hmm.
on half images. I think we need to sort out our pixel size. And we like the way you have your latest show at the top. I mean, it's just very professional. It
Oh,
actually
thank you.
looks like you've been streaming for 20 years.
Oh, well, thank you. This is going into my third year on YouTube where I've been making content. I've kind of been around there for a while, but yeah, I got really big into the thumbnail game. I like it. I have a lot of fun with that, but I take a lot of time on what's actually on there, my playlists, whatever, upcoming streams, whatever, the live button. I like organizing all of that, and I have it arranged what's supposed to be. Sometimes it flips it back, but it's the latest one first going forward, and I like to get it out of the way because I have so many of these. So like the first of the month, I will plop all my thumbnails in my stream. So all the time for the month, you will see my upcoming live stream. So there's like 100 of them in there. Get it out of the way. Yeah.
K-pop, you sound very organized to us.
Thank you. Listen, OCD and
OCD.
being creative. Just want to get stuff out of the way. Yeah. Yeah.
Well, I suppose if you're doing 20 shows and you're attending conventions as well, that takes a lot of energy, don't you think?
It does. Oh, it does. Listen, I forgot what episode I'm on, but I'm almost on episode 60 of the Fart Show, and I'm in the 200 something on the
Crikey.
campaign one. And I just think, and when I was doing one every 3 months when I first started, so that's how many I did within the last year. So,
Crikey. Do you know what? We tried
yes,
3 shows in a week and we were absolutely fried.
yeah,
So we don't
it's
know how you do it.
exhausting. It's exhausting, and let me tell you, I've stopped streaming for like 5 some years several times. So it happens. You'll get the burnout. It happens, and you'll get tired of it. You'll just want to take a hot break, and you need to do it. So just do
you,
it mentally. Come back. Get even spazzier. That's what it is. Yeah.
so you hit the podcasting wall.
So well, this was before I had the podcast. This podcast. This was just streaming. Like it'll take it out on you for sure. Yeah.
Tell you what is your post pod meal? Is it hot dogs? Is that the energy that's keeping you going? A whole
It's mostly chicken nuggets. Let me tell you, a
nuggets,
latte and chicken nuggets is pretty much right now what I living off of for whatever reason. But yes,
coffee and chicken
yeah.
nuggets there. Right.
Yes, it is a
Moving
nightmare. Listen, he stopped
on.
streaming a whole year because of this bullshit. Yeah, it's a nightmare. Oh, I'm sorry if I swore. My bad.
Will I, moving swiftly on, will I like K-pop junkie? Oh, we do for at least a year and then some. Probably
Not everyone,
Who are you and
likes
who is
this.
your
Let me
podcast
tell you,
for?
I'm probably
for?
annoying to some. Yes. What was the question? Hold on. I'm giggling. So
It's right,
it's
you are allowed to
brain.
giggle in America, just not in the UK, K-pop.
Oh, yes. It's quite, it's raining and gloomy 90% of the time. I can be raining and gloomy sometimes. It's a
No,
good
that's right.
time.
We let you giggle
Ha!
and keep giggling. So, will I
Boom.
like K-pop junkie? Who are you and your podcast for?
Anybody. If you're bored, you just want to come out. I don't know, you can lurk. I don't care. We talk about dumb stuff. We hang. Possibly might do some art. There's a comic, maybe some art.
We
Yeah.
haven't caught one of your streaming art podcasts
Ah,
yet. Tell us
well,
about
you're
that.
probably sleeping at the time because I normally do them about 1 a.m.
We were
My
sleeping.
time.
Even Azrael sleeps sometimes, and
Yeah. Yeah.
it's probably just beyond our sleep range.
I will be doing them. I will be doing them more often though, because I have a ton of stuff that I need to get out commission wise. But I also do in October, Comics Curing Cancer. So that is a weekend charity event, and I host the Friday late night where I'll be doing and selling art. So I have a bunch of people that will be popping in and out, and all the money goes to the American Cancer Society. I've been doing it several years now. But I have a bunch of plushies and some art that I'm going to be cranking out to get ready for this. So I'll be doing way more soon. So, yes. Thanks, Papa Wheelie. I see you. Yes.
I'm here for Katie.
Yes. Hi.
Hello there, Pop.
Yes. This is our
Well,
wrestling / Fortnite buddy there. What's up, Pops? Aw, thanks,
yes,
Meredith.
Fortnite, buddy.
Yes.
Fortnite, eh?
Yeah, yeah.
We've
Oh,
never
yeah.
played
Listen,
that.
I'm a huge gamer.
Oh, tell us about what games you play, K-pop. It's one of our 5 pieces.
All of them.
Tell us.
I'm kind of, well, my Switch dock decided to die on me, so that's kind of just resting right there for now. But I play everything. Been a gamer my entire life. So listen, arcades, this, RPGs, fighting games, whatever. Mario Kart, terrible at it. Sometimes great at it. Yeah.
Done any MMOs? Massively on
Oh yeah.
online
Oh yeah,
RPGs?
yeah. Listen, love it. Huge fan. Big time.
WoW, World of Warcraft.
I have not got into the WoW. I've played
Don't,
a couple little
don't do
side
it.
things on it. Listen, if I start it, it'd be a nightmare. We don't want this. I will not be doing a podcast if I ever start the WoW. One JRPG is like 300 plus hours minimum because I go talk to every stupid NPC character. I do every side quest. I go and I fully complete the missions. Let me tell you, it's we don't need that right now. So that's why this is all kind of on hold right now. Why I'm only playing Fortnite. I don't got the time for that.
One game we did play actually back in the day was City of Heroes, and then it got canned by NC Soft, and then we found out years later that somebody leaked the code and been playing it secretly in Argentina. 3,000 people. And it came back. And eventually, the Rebel Alliance, who acquired the plans to the Death Star, basically run private servers for a while, and then managed to strike a deal with NC Soft to actually bring the game back officially. So it had
that's awesome.
a Joseph Campbell hero's journey kind of rise and fall.
Ooh, that's lovely.
Which some MMOs don't. And we've done a bit of WoW. That's quite a time sink. Don't go down that path, K-pop.
No, I have tried my hardest to stay out of there just based on how much I know. Just a regular console game. When I go, because I've had several of my most beloved games close their servers. Listen, Rise of Mythos was my favorite card game. I played that for probably 10 straight years. It was my love of all time. They closed it. Yeah. Yeah, Rise of Mythos. Oh, it's terrible. Yeah, it was amazing. It was kind of like the OG Magic the Gathering Battle Mage game where you got the cards, you played them, and they got on the field and they actually like battle each other. Oh, it was so good.
Common 64 is very close to our heart. Boulder Dash, Impossible Mission, and Elite. We've talked about MMOs. We did end GameCube and Resident Evil 4. Classic horror.
I have my GameCube right there.
Classic. Have you ever played Resident Evil?
Yes, Nemesis is my favorite.
Absolutely. Do you like the movies as well?
I do. Some people complain about them, but you know what? Listen, I grew up at a time when we had bullcrap movies. They're fine for me. I'll watch them.
I think the game actually R4, timeless horror classic,
Yeah.
is better to actually interact with. The suspense and tension in the game is even better than the
Yes.
movies by
Oh,
a mile.
I remember playing Resident Evil 2. I mean, you go around that corner where the dogs jump out in the window. My brother and I were playing that game, and we had the volume up, and we threw our controller across the room because we were not expecting that.
I see. So do you fancy yourself with a sawn-off shotgun, do you, against those monks that say Aista?
Mm. That's right. The fork of knives. That's right.
Indeed. That and the rocket launcher solves
Yes.
most problems we
Yes.
find. That and the Chicago.
I listen. RPGs became a fan of mine since Duke Nukem. Listen, it was the best of times.
Nukem.
Yeah.
Did it ever get the follow-up?
It got a bunch of games. I'm pretty sure they're actually making another one right now.
We hope and
It was
pray.
a good. It was a fun series. Yeah.
The first Resident Evil movie theme song wasn't made, says Bogdan Digital Art.
Yeah.
A man of taste. Sounds like having fun in the chat. We approve. We like a bit of fun in the chat. And giggles. We like giggles too, K-pop. Right
Good.
then. Why do you love indie comics, and why do you think you're going down that path? And when you've already talked about it a bit, but a little bit more, please, of when did your journey with indie comics begin? Why do you love indie comics? Is it that creative the ability to be your own unique giggly self?
Yes. Yeah, I've always picked up indie comics. Those were the weird things I was picking up in the back issue bin in the late 80s, early 90s. That I was picking up in the early 90s. I was buying manga comics and anime versions of comics in the 90s. Yeah, huge. I was anything that was interesting to me that wasn't a Marvel or DC title, I was buying back in the late 80s, early 90s. That's what I was buying. Dumb stuff. Let's go. Yeah.
Was it almost counterculture then? And of course, those manga tends to be a little bit more graphic and stuff that we might censor over here. They're a little bit more, shall I say, relaxed.
Oh yeah, yeah. Oh yeah. They blur out a couple pieces, but they get pretty graphic in some of the stuff that they do. Probably should have been picking up at like 11, 12 years old, but hey, it's art. Yeah, sure.
Art.
Yeah. Art comes in all forms.
They've got their own way of playing around with time and space, haven't they? All about the moment. Instead of focused on getting there, they're focused on the journey, the moment. Yeah.
Yes.
You could have about 10 pages on the leaves just floating down.
Let's see what.
Why don't we have this pic of you, Kate J? And I want to know.
On my Twitter. This is the older pic. It's like my friend. That's my friend's shirt. Well, he drew the art on it.
Right then. Right. K-pop. You're going to do your own indie comic at some point. What advice would you give to aspiring creators?
Okay. As someone that never kept up with my art, that is the one thing I regret to this day.
Right there with you. Right back at you.
Just keep doing it. Don't stop. Listen, I'm gonna tell you right now. Every single person that draws something, they think they suck. you don't. Just keep at it. You get better. That is my one thing that I love seeing from someone that just puts a book out. I don't care if they're not ready for it. They don't care how their art style is. They just put it out there. The fact that you're doing that is more than most people do. Just do it. I also love when people put, like, let's say, a not so great version of the book that they want out just to get it out, and they go and they redo it later on because their art style, their writing style, whatever, has evolved to the point where they like and want to see their creations out there. So just put it out there. Just do it. Listen, don't be afraid. Just throw shit out there.
Do you know what? That seminal advice is the stuff of life, isn't it? Absolutely, the stuff of life. Yeah, it looks longingly. Well,
yes. Listen, Pops, I will address that. It's not my fault. I'm not taking pictures of myself in makeup and, putting them out there all the time. That's a sweet treat for you guys once every 5 years, let me tell you.
Sweet treats. Maybe if we get to 5,000 followers on its
Oh,
life as a
yeah.
storyteller, we
Uh-huh.
might be able to take a look at the first page of this.
Oh, nice.
It's 2019, the beginning of the Dark Wars, and we've gone to mix them with a prototype, and we printed a
Okay.
box of 100 issues, and we
Nice.
did manage to open that box with the guiding
Uh-huh.
star. Unfortunately, the
Ooh.
guiding star is no longer with us.
Aw.
However, we did manage to celebrate the moment with her. Uh, a Pyrrhic victory of sorts. Still, when we get to 5K, we'll release the first page. And lots of computer graphics in here, but we're going to make sure it has some pencils by the time we take it to market.
Nice. That's
So
amazing.
who knows, K-pop, we might be launching indie comics at the same time. What do you think?
Oh, hey. That's
Team up.
amazing. Yeah. Woohoo. Yes.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Oh, here we go.
Yes. Oh.
Sweet treat. It will be. It will be, from what we've seen of K-pop's art so far. Right, here we go. Bonus questions, not too many. You won't need this lawyer from The Simpsons or a big glass window to escape.
Oh, perfect.
What are your plans for K-pop Junkie going forwards? I think we've got a hint of that. Tell us,
Really
please.
focusing on my art, my creativity, getting that out there. I need to get back to that. As for like the streaming, I'm trying to really do the farts on Fridays and then the kicks on Sundays, and then like my art streams in between the week, and like combined one, which I call the campaign chaos, because I'm just trying to get as many people on as possible within a certain amount of time limit, doing that kind of thing. But yeah, no, mostly just kicking art butt is what I'm trying to be doing the whole rest of this year and next year going forward. So yeah, we're going to be doing it.
3 shows a week, 2 for them and 1 for thee.
Yes, basically yes, yeah.
I think that has a harmonic balance to your universe, K-pop. You should get back to your art. You think
Yes,
we support you.
Very
in that.
zen.
We what we say to thee, we are saying to me.
Mhm.
Very much so. We hear you. Very much so.
Aw, you get some hearts. You get some hearts, pops.
What?
Ooh, there you go. Oh, there you go. You can see that.
What?
There you go.
Kate don't get enough
Mhm.
love.
Yeah.
Katie don't get enough love. Well, big love tonight.
That's right. Haha.
Favorite pizza, K-pop?
I have couple pizzas that I like. We have a Detroit style pizza here that I very much enjoy. And fun fact, it is pretty much the only time I will get a pineapple on pizza. There's something about the sauce, the cheese mix that you get with this that just is amazing with pineapple. So the buddies, pineapple, ham, and pepperoni pizza is the best. But also the regular round pizzas, I really enjoy, like a supreme. Just throw stuff on there. It's good. Yeah. Yeah.
So a round pizza, stuff on there, face first. Are you gonna? Is it fingers or is it knife and fork for you, K-pop?
Oh no! Listen, I'm a mess. No. Hey, listen, I'll go wash later. we're getting deep into some pizza. That's right.
K-pop, we do realize you're trying to keep a straight face during this stream. You know what I mean? You're challenging our English our
listen,
reserve.
Oh, art, you have to make a mess. I don't feel like I have completed art unless I have made a mess. Listen, I am also half Italian. Don't worry about it. Come try the Buddies pizza. I understand. But my true favorite pizza of all time is the Italian bakery pizza. But I also love to make my own pizzas. So listen, I see you. Don't worry. I can make pizzas from scratch.
Cosmonaut Comic says, "Hey K-pop, do you have a slot for us when we go live on Kickstarter?"
That depends when you're going live. I am fully booked until November right now.
November. Wow.
So I usually book about 3 months in advance. Yeah, so I will be this week. I will be booking for November, December, coming up. So yeah, it depends on when you go live.
So you really are organized 3 months in advance. Crikey, I think we got as far as a month and a half booked in advance at one point.
Yes.
Crikey, 3 months. Yeah. You really are a machine.
Oh, yes.
And it says here, damn pineapple. Are you a pineapple queen?
I love my fruit. I do. But yeah, that's what I said. That's why I said that. It's the only pizza that I enjoy the pineapple on is that Detroit style one. But other than that, if I get pizza, it doesn't have that on there. But yeah.
So you're half Italian then, K-pop?
Yes.
an Italian diet, says Bogdan. I'm
I
sexy.
know.
It's not in
Listen,
the
listen.
pineapple camp at all.
A good margarita pizza from scratch. Let me tell you. Mwah. Yes.
How many layers of margarita are you going for? Is it 3, 4, 5 layers of cheese?
Well, it depends. I would add the dough. Some dough.
Tell us
If you're
about
doing
the
it from
dough,
scratch,
K-pop.
yes. If you're making your own pizza from scratch and you're using the right dough, it will get too soggy. So you got to do the right amount of layering on there. Yeah, that's right. That's right.
Do you make your own dough then, K-pop?
I can. Yes, I know how to from scratch. Yeah, it's not that
Kicking
hard.
off the chat with the pizza talk, you know.
That's right.
Game over.
But Marinus, hit me up though. I can also hit you up because if I do the campaign chaos thing where I just have a bunch of people on, if I don't have a slot, you are more than welcome to come on there. Yes.
K-pop, can you do me a favor?
Yes.
Could you send the link for the CBC Awards so we can
Yes.
vote your podcast, please?
I can. Yes, I could definitely do that.
Page. We tried to scroll forever to find it, but we couldn't find it. So
I know I have a lot of things happening on my page. Which my Instagram is probably worse because it's all chaos at that point.
It's not going down well with the pineapple on pizza, folks. Somebody's saying R.I.P. Oh dear me.
They said I was resurrected after that. Yes, listen. I know it's not a good. Listen, listen. I'm telling you right now. It's from an Italian pizza place. Okay.
Tell us.
You need to come and try it because it's Detroit style, so it's like a thicker Sicilian type base. So yes, come and try it. It's good times. Yes. Okay. Yeah.
Right then.
I'll be making my October campaign chaos thing soon that you can pop on then. Yes.
Campaign chaos in soon. Very
soon. Yes. I already did one for September, so I'll be doing 1 or 2. I think I might do 2 in October because I'm not going to be streaming as many in October, November. My stream times are going to be kind of messed around because I have so many cons and things happening in those months. So I'm going to be moving, shuffling some stuff around a little bit.
So cons, chaos,
yeah,
and crikey, getting down to 3 shows sounds like a lot, but hey, I mean, crikey, 5
shows.
It's
going on, yes, but sometimes it's only the 2 because I haven't really been doing the late night one yet. So it's been good for me because I've been like rearranging my room and things.
So let's get this right. It's hot dogs, margarita pizzas, making your own dough. This is the energy food that keeps you going, K-pop.
Yes.
Now, K-pop, we know you got we've not got much longer to go because we know you've got to prepare for your next stream.
Yes.
It's Odd 8. Where can they find out more info about you, K-pop?
Everywhere. I'm on all the things. I am Kpop_JUNKI. And yes, I did that purposely back in the day because I am not addicted to things. I am just a dork that collects junk. So that's why it's spelled that way. Also, pretty much everywhere has got the underscore in it. There's only a few places that won't let me put the underscore. But yes, that's me. You can find me everywhere. There you go.
Well, we say thank you very much to the chat. You certainly rocked the chat tonight with K-pop Junkie. Actually, that should be lowercase k and lowercase j. You certainly rocked it tonight. And we say this. K-pop, we've managed to get. We're normally we torture people with 2 and occasionally 3 and very rarely 5-hour streams. You had to be there. That is our Paladin friend and his Viking longship. We certainly had a long stream that night. And we'd like to say this to you. K-pop, it's been an honor and a pleasure. Thank you for being our special guest. We wish you well. We're getting back into art. That's very important. It mirrors our own cosmic mirror. We understand that very well. So to you, K-pop Junkie, we say Godspeed. Please like, comment, and subscribe to our YouTube. Give her a follow on X. Do likewise for the 5 Pillars of Storytelling on X. A humble follow and a sub to our YouTube presence here. Yes. And we would like to say thank you very much. This has been a long time coming, and thank you very much.
Yes, we've been chatting for a very long time. Yeah, I'm glad that you started doing the live streams because before I only used to see you post all the indie stuff online. So yeah, it was a good time.
Well, yes, we certainly got. It took us a while to get into the live streaming because we were so shy, basically. and still are.
Don't worry about
So
it.
thanks for the giggles tonight. You certainly covered for tonight. Thank you for being energetic. Let's just call it that. You've certainly
Wait,
got a lot.
listen, you're glad you got energetic me. This might be because I'm tired and I'm sore and I'm hungry. So you probably got spazzy, energetic me. Listen, when it comes to my show, probably at 7, I'll probably be more low key. No, I'm kidding. I'm gonna be spazzing out like a mofo at that time. But nah, listen, it's also normally bright as heck right now. So yeah, not normally this bright. Darkness.
We shall say a goodbye to a chat. Thank you very much for chatting away with K-pop on myself. Yes. And let's say hello to our friends all over the world, France included. And we shall now play our outro music, if we can. God bless you, K-pop. Thank you for coming. Appreciate it.
Thank you for having me. Thanks for everybody showing up.
Thank you.